Working with data in Figma, especially in elements like tables, isn't always a great experience. It often forces you to create information manually, which is time-consuming and doesn't always guarantee quality sample data. Datalink makes this process easier. All you need to do is ensure the elements you want to populate, text, shapes, or containers, have names that start with a percentage symbol. You can name them at the component level, so the names replicate when you reuse components in your designs, like in this example, a table with multiple rows. Once you're ready, select any container, run the Datalink plugin, and scan the layers. Datalink will search for all layers within your selection that start with a percentage prefix. Let's start by generating data from scratch. If the layer isn't a text layer, you can insert images like avatar pictures. Once selected, you can configure them in more detail. Text layers have a diverse menu of data options. For example, the person option offers various configurations like full names, and you can choose a certain logic if needed. Some data types can be customized. For example, if select email, you have the option to define a specific provider. For location data, you will find a menu of options like city, country, or full addresses. The same applies to dates, where you can select from a variety of formats. Custom numbers are a powerful way to generate random values with flexible configurations. You can add decimals, format them, set a specific range, add a custom prefix like $signs for currency, and even define certain logic for more control. Once you're ready, apply the data, and you will see your selected table magically filled with it. Let's look at another example. Here we have a card component with several layers prefixed with a percentage symbol. We will use these to populate a page with multiple cards. When we run the plugin and scan the container, we get a new set of layers to populate. For the image, we will select from different image types. For the title, let's choose from various title options, like product names, sorted alphabetically. For the price, we will replicate the same setup we used for the table. And since configurations are saved in your file, if another element uses the same name, Datalink will apply the same settings for quick reuse. For description, we can use the long text option, which includes a menu of topics to select. Once applied, you will see the designs populate with the new data. If you want to adjust something, you can always update the configuration. If you only want to change one part, just deselect the layers you don't want to update. Datalink will only modify the selected ones, without needing to manually select them in Figma. Want to use your own data? Datalink makes it easy to connect with your Google Sheets. Run the plugin and go to the Sync tab. Then, head to your Google Sheet. Generate a shareable link which can be read-only. Paste it into Datalink and sync. You will see a quick preview of your sheet and the same list of layers you can connect to each column. Once applied, your design will be populated with the data from your Google Sheet. You can also combine both data generations. For example, since syncing with Google Sheets doesn't support image avatars, you can use the Generate tab for that. Just be sure to deselect the layers already filled with Google Sheet data. When you apply, only the avatars will update, all while keeping the same container selected. Designing with data has never been this fast or easy. Try Datalink now.